baseball game. We'll be finishing the final regular season of games. So yeah, it's time to do this. Got Wisconsin first. I'm gonna join the party real quick. Yeah, another party. I don't know if you want me to join or not. I still make a party and then right off. Alright. Wisconsin. Actually, yeah, look at scores from last week. Going to the ACC because I want to see who beat Virginia Tech. I mean, they're not number one anymore. It was Notre Dame. And they beat the shit out of Virginia. Those motherfuckers. And Notre Dame's ranked, not only ranked again, but they're up to 14. Despite having 3 losses. We need them to somehow make the playoffs. Play them. I gotta get one more shot at them. Anyways, week 11. Nebraska beat Maryland, which upset Maryland's only ranked an accident. Purdue upset USC. Michigan State beat the crap out of Northwestern. Illinois beat Rutgers. Washington won a close one at home against UCLA. Oregon beat Iowa with 3 scores. Ohio State won a close one against Penn State. We beat the crap out of Minnesota. Michigan put it on Wisconsin. Let's see, we got Indiana going to Nebraska. Number 6 Ohio State taking on number 3 Oregon. We got Iowa going to Penn State. Number 2 Michigan going to Northwestern. Wisconsin going to number 1 Wyoming. Number 9 Washington traveling to Rutgers. And UCLA going to Purdue. Everyone's playing Big Ten matchup, which kind of expect here in week 12. So yeah, I'm always skipping over. Wisconsin, they're 4 and 5 on the year, 2 and 3 in Big Ten play. So they beat FCS, and they lost to ULM though, and then they lost to Virginia Tech in a close one. They beat Iowa, they beat Wake Forest, they lost by 17 against Washington, they beat UCLA, they got their asses kicked against USC, they didn't even score, and then they got their butts whooped against Michigan. It's going to be 3 straight weeks of not good football, possibly, for the Badgers. Go ahead and look at their team, they're 86 overall across the board. Speedy running back. Ooh, they are weak at defensive tackle. And in the corner. Secondary altogether. Not looking good for the Badgers. That's wearing all my home jerseys.
Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cowboys will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and return. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, they'll take to the air. A little soft flip pass falls incomplete. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Badgers have it with a first and 10.
So they want to run the ball.
He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Woods. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well.
Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Second and 10 after the previous play. Power football with the run. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Still looking. Now improvising. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. The Cowboys are on the move with the run on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Using his legs, it's Woods. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Badgers headed quickly to the line.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. Makes life really easy on that second down.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets it out quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy back.
That just never had a chance, and they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Splits the uprights. Good.
Go.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same.
And the pass is intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. First down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the plan. Oftentimes an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He'll try to do it himself. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. The Badgers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Now the play fake. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, the running back has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down and 2nd and 4. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But we think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, did we get an interference call?
Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
We did.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. This one's complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash it.
They'll keep it on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he's a chance back.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. The play action fake. It's complete to the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
The 1st down, man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. It's that bad.
Grabbed over the middle. It's right. Put it right
Tried to find them
on
a few times.
Good pick up, and they'll move the chains for the 1st down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up.
There's no way! I thought he threw that in time. Oh, damn it, dude.
1st down here for the offense.
What are we doing, bro?
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
The ball is a fucking
weird at the 21. It's 1st down. They'll try the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damage for that run. Get them on the ground, short gains, set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about whistle. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down to some back.
And the quarterback caught up to and they got one first down, and then that's all.
And the Badgers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch near the 50. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on.
Off he goes! Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wake Forest.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots. But it won't be an offense with Wisconsin that is opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times.
Now on second down. Reads it, fires complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Into a massive giant body. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback adapted. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's running in the open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10.
Oh, he fell. Oh, he got the ball there. He got up and
they go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. How about that heads-up play? You're coming out of the backfield, and all of a sudden the ball's in your breadbasket.
Yeah, how about that? Just seeing the ball tipped up, deflected in the air. The running back's like, all right, I'll take it. I'll make the catch. That goes down the stat book as a catch.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And the Cowboys will keep this drive going.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Wyoming.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Firing to the right, complete. Knocked off his feet. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to move it through the air. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Wide out in motion. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Setting up the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Okay,
And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wyoming. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field and jump around a bit. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense.
Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Offense getting set for 1st down.
You need a touchdown pass right away.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab on the left side.
They'll tell you.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he got loose, it was all over.
When these offenses get ready, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running back goes in motion. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times and it's 3rd down now. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Right back to him on the ground. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. Working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the catch.
Oh my God.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Buys a little extra time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll run it. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And the beatdown has ensued.
Bringing the extra beat. It's goal line. I know what I'm
going
to do. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger before the attack. Push you around, and then the running back does the rest of 5 minutes.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wyoming, 38. Wisconsin, 10.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world can the offense avoid that disaster? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He looks that one in nicely.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back.
He's in the house.
He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Badgers decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down. At the 27-yard line. Wyoming.
Oh, oh, it did say starters there, but I was thinking that it meant
Football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. first one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fair catch, called for and made. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Runs through the tackle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. On the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. He'll just keep swinging it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Trying to get to it. Just trying to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play hard.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
He's tackled after 31.
When you know you have a team out in class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
No. That's gonna hurt their ranking when I play them. Dynasty. Oh, Nebraska's ranked now, huh? After beating Indiana. Oh shit, Oregon lost their first Big Ten game. They got killed by Ohio State. Penn State beat Iowa, Michigan beat, okay. Rutgers upset Washington by 1 point. They beat UCLA. Okay. That'll be a big one, 20 Washington, 16 USC. So with that one, 12 Illinois, 19 Nebraska. Gotta have me as the one now, right? Not projecting me to lose the conference championship now. Yeah, they don't. It's interesting. They have 2 group of 5 schools projected right now to have byes. Middle Tennessee and Tulane. They have Missouri winning the SEC. Wow. Minneapolis is where the Stars championships. This keeps changing. Like, see, your quarterback's up on the list. He's number 2 right now. Mississippi State quarterbacks win there a lot too. Right now. It's a bad Penn State team. They're 3-7. They only got 1 win in conference, which would have been, I believe, the South Seat. Passed them. CB, FCS. They lost to UConn out of all teams. Wow. They beat Auburn. They lost to Maryland. They lost to Jacksonville State. Wow. They lost to Illinois. They lost to Indiana. They lost to Ohio State. Michigan and Ohio State. They finally won a Big Ten matchup when they played Iowa. Pretty much like the worst team. Iowa's still It's still an 89 across the board, though, if they're not playing good. We got to avoid the upset here. It's the final final road game, I think. I think at home against Washington. Pass them. Where they at? God damn it, I keep passing the P's. There we go. They got a 92 overall quarterback. Why the hell are they struggling so much? They don't really got anything special at running back this year, I guess. It's pretty good fucking freshman wideout. Or number 2 there, damn. It's a good tight end. They have a drop off when they get to their 3rd corner. 3 through 5 are all. It's like they're good overalls for freshmen, but still, their safety is really good. Strong safety. That's where they're weaker at. They still got a solid good team, but they have not played well. With upset here.
Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cowboys will get get us started with the opening kickoff.
Man, Lions getting the ball first.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they
Number 3 Georgia beat the shit out of Missouri, so I think they're not going to have Missouri winning the SEC.
And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide
I just saw that too.
He is
63 to like 4
a
shooters over
toasting,
there.
pass catching, touchdown scoring. Woo! Son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because if you play man-to-man, you're risking running right by you and catching the deep ball, or you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder.
I heard the announcement say this. It's not in a while. We've been talking about the Penn State. He's going to have to play this.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible.
Oh, hit. That's house call. Punt return. That's 3 kick returns on the year. I think that's his first punt return.
The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
That's a really
So
good
his
play
big
for him.
play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner will be brought down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So
This
someone's
man
going to
is
have to
called
step up and
Taze
make a
Code.
play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
What the hell?
Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the ball.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown.
They're punting it to him again.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight.
Still
No
probably
more
not
stop to
41,
that
though.
return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Wyoming's offense will try to get something started with their first possessions. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Now, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here comes this whole crowd as the defense tries to get on the field on third down.
3-7 this season. Yeah, nice they stuffed that. That lost the yards there.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's not a decision to you're going for this. When you're midfield, sometimes those punts will go
They're
back
not
into
going to
you're
go
net
for
like
it.
25, 30 yards at the most. No. Get the big boy pads on. Strap the extra mouthpiece. Let's go get the first down.
Oh,
A
yeah,
quick
announced
timeout called by the kicking team here.
I'll go for it, I guess.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no
Hoping to
matter
get my
where
big
they were on the
boy
field.
pants on
Didn't take
and go
long
for
to
it.
prove it. Going for it on fourth
First
down in
down.
their first drive. The completion well past the
2
sticks.
yards.
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. On target. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Wyoming, 14. Penn State, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing in all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the big fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This offense has a 2nd down play. Now they'll run the draw. Gets away from one, finds room. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it. They still got the 1st down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy running the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. And this guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off play action. He's going to fire deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Where did I start for this offense? The throw game, getting working, getting the touchdown pass, This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence, this passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Dances away from the knee. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his
they
man,
gave me the
makes
first. That's how I turned to
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. A new set of downs after the completion. Hand off from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive results.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
Get in there. Quarterback, look up.
Touchdown, Wyoming. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown.
21, Penn State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, This is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Give to the running back. They knock him down right there.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of it.
That's a safety.
They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, in defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's going to run it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Nice move to keep running. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get time to bring down.
Look at the wood.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Here comes the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
And I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always in front, just exhausting.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Quick release by the QB. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Kendricks. Gets it out fast. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We've made our way to the the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Coming after it. Looking left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Lets it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affected the football.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. To throw, it's Kendricks. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to push it deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere.
Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, might change it, and that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Through the air on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the pummeling has started.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
In the bed,
so a drive there of 82 yards. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is, when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quick handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the Nittany Lions will move the sticks with the 1st down.
In an offense, if you're going to be successful running the ball, and I don't care who it is carrying it, you got to have receivers that are willing to block. You got to have guys that are willing to get involved. How about the receiver here on the stock block going and picking off that safety?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll return it from around the 50. And the returner will be dragged down. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, and I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense is first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And the punishment has been extended.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He'll run it again. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
29 Philly. Rolling. Hand.
On the move. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small game and an easier 3rd down. And how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, man, I got 4th down in the pocket if I want to go for it.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now 2nd and 10.
3:25.
To the air, it's Kendricks. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now is 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
Unnecessary run. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will
Never
take
get
the
fouled.
penalty. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Here's the handoff.
30, so whatever.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He caught it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Wyoming, 37. Penn State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Motion from the offense. Give to the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Cowboys get it past the sticks.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Escapes trouble. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Kendricks. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And the pass
we just got
picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
One step wrap, two step squeeze. Knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A quick pass on the fly motion. Headed to the end zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Got it past the mark. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Dances away. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. This is early in the downs. Goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down.
Touchdown, Cowboys. And the route is on. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Kendricks. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good at every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, oh, they're not ranked anymore. They lost again. They fell to 7-4 and 3-4 in conference games. Alright, I don't think I played them last year. It's the last game of the regular season, final game of the regular season. Getting tired, so I'm not sure I'm going to play the Big Ten Championship. I might have to do tomorrow before the playoffs. I'm assuming I'm in it no matter what, but no, we're going to take care of business this game anyways. Indiana, oh yeah, no, I don't want to see last week's scores. Michigan State lost out of conference to Kentucky. Same with Iowa, they got blown out by Auburn. Ohio State beat the crap out of Minnesota. Rutgers won again. They beat UCLA. Indiana beat Wisconsin. USC beat the crap out of Washington. Nebraska beat Illinois, so they're ranked even higher now. Oregon bounced back, beating the crap out of Purdue. Maryland beat the crap out of Northwestern. LSU beat the crap out of State. A lot of big blowouts. Okay, week 14. Indiana's out of conference. Ohio State Michigan rivalry. The winner of the Ohio State Michigan rivalry might play me the Big Ten Championship actually. So both 6-1 in conference. Could still be Oregon too as one loss. Those two are hosting. Let's get saved real quick. Okay, Washington. They beat UMass. They beat FCS. They beat Washington State. They beat Eastern Michigan. They lost to Maryland. They beat Wisconsin. They beat Iowa. They lost to Illinois. They beat UCLA. Then they got upset by Rutgers, and they got beat the shit out of by USC. So they're not playing their best ball lately because they've lost 3 of the last 4. They're 5-6. Oh yeah, and you look at their roster. Okay, it's good for a sophomore. Really look at running back fast though. Exception fast wide receiver there. Holy shit! Their tight end's still slower than mine, but their tight end is a 94. Let's say their middle linebacker has 94 speed. Corner has 99 speed here. Just 92 acceleration. I kind of fall off after that guy though. Weak at strong safety. Final regular season game of the finals. Let's do this. Then on the Washington Huskies in Laramie. So we're home.
Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football, and it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Washington Huskies return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame can really utilize.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is intercepted. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
The offense starts with a short field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the play.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
He's back to throw on 2nd down.
And this is another pick.
Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 36. 1st down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Gets rid of it. A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Cowboys have taken it inside the 20. Pressure coming. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Coming after it. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
But with his speed, they're going to keep blitzing him over and over because you'll get results like that right there. Kind of reminds you of Joe Kelly, a great linebacker at Washington in the 80s, or maybe Mason Foster as well.
Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he takes it in for the score.
because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Washington, 0.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes his connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Makes a connection. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous. The defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's
the ball's free,
I'm
going goal.
Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble. Bad.
Why are they going?
Bounce.
They not have
The
a
offense bounces back.
He'll set up to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. First down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They're setting up the screen. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Unloads it left. That is just a sideline play. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Wyoming 7, Washington 0.
Out of the gun to give to the back. How about the blow he's delivered in banging his way to the 41?
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They've been running it, but now the pass. Dances away from the heat. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wyoming. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, losing.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Washington 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nor the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got his man. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Secures it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that 1st down on that one.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some range for their running back. Looking to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Here's the return from inside the 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Second and very short here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wyoming 28, Washington 0.
Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes.
Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've done yourself a significant hit.
2nd down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. gets it out quickly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll try to get the first through the air. Feeling some heat. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on second down. They're trying to get to it. Open space at the 25. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lets it go. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get the end zone for the touchdown.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He's looking to throw it. Immediately fires to the middle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Now it falls out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
He makes the connection. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Throws and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Huskies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
35. Washington, 7.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Runs through a tackle. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's hauled in at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboy. And the stomping has commenced. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense battle out to Washington. They're certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting him in a good position to win this football game.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost one deep down the right side. He makes a grab. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Wyoming! And the beatdown has ensued.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Wyoming, 49, Washington.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff. He stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's complete on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He finds his man, and he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Washington sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Blasted as he lets it go. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for, and he's got it set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Power football with the run. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Wyoming! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wyoming 56, Washington 7.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Extending the play. Across the 25, he's got room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. They get to him as he throws. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wyoming.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be knocked down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Right on target this time. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed for a positive play.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. Hindquarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Pocket starts to collapse. Another incompletion on third down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have got beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now on second down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And now on third down after that last run. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Cowboys getting set on first and 10. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cowboys will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Cowboys! And the punishment has been extended. There is time on the clock. There's time on the clock. There's time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop it. But I would argue, Reese, you can't just take a knee. You take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Team trip in the playoffs tomorrow. Her name really jumps around too much. There it is. Taking on Ohio State, right? My stream. I'll talk to you later. I'm not sure what time I'll get on tomorrow. I'll put it out on Twitter when I'm going live.